If I suffered a stroke or a relative of mine suffered a stroke and died, why should I call a lawyer? My name's Cory Rosenbaum, a medical malpractice lawyer here in the state of New York and founder of StrokeLaw.com. If you suffered a stroke, you should call a lawyer because your injuries might be substantially worse than they would have been if the stroke was treated properly. If your loved one died after having a stroke, you should call a lawyer because your loved one may have survived if the stroke was treated properly. There are basically two types of medical malpractice when it comes to strokes. Number one is where the patient went to the doctor before they had the big stroke, and that doctor failed to take steps to prevent the stroke. So if you saw a doctor within a week or so of having your stroke, or if your loved one saw the doctor within a week or so of having their stroke, give us a call and we'll look at your case. 1-844-STROKE-1. The second type of malpractice is when a person presents to the hospital, to the doctor, after suffering a stroke, and they're made to wait. The doctor in the hospital simply fails to give them proper medical care right away. When it comes to stroke, the longer it takes to get the medical care, the worse your injuries are. The longer it takes to break up that clot, the more brain damage somebody has. The longer it takes to get the blood pressure down, the more brain damage that patient may have. If your loved one died at a hospital after having a stroke, that hospital may not have treated that stroke fast enough, and if they had, your loved one may be alive today. By hiring an attorney, by contacting us, you can accomplish two different goals. Number one, you can hold that doctor or that hospital financially responsible for the injuries that are worse because of that stroke. If the stroke could have been prevented, by calling a lawyer, by suing that doctor or that hospital, you can hold them responsible for not preventing that stroke. The second thing your lawsuit can do, in addition to getting you and your family money, is to hopefully make the doctors and the hospitals treat the next patient more carefully. To prevent the stroke where it can be prevented, or to give fast medical care so that the person either survives or suffers less brain damage. Please give us a call if you're interested in having us look at the medical records and evaluating your case. 1-844-STROKE-1 or StrokeLaw.com.